One of the things we must understand is that life is pain and life is gain. Life is pleasure and life is suffering. But we must always understand that pain is a part of life. Even pain wouldn't be a part of life if it was not necessary. And then there wouldn't be the feeling of pain uh, if if God doesn't want us to feel pain. So we must learn to enjoy the suffering and we must learn to endure the pain. Because those who live their life for pleasure and gain and the good things only end up living in the suffering and the pain. But if you quickly understand that suffering and pain is a part of life and you embrace it and you use it to grow, then you eventually realize that life is pleasurable. You see, most times people are not willing to sacrifice for what they want, what they desire, and most especially the most important things in life. But you can't get these things if you don't suffer, if you don't feel pain. There's nothing easy. I don't know what they told you in school, in your religion. I don't know what they sold to you about life. But life is pain and life is suffering. And one thing about the Buddhists is that Buddhists have come to understand that embracing suffering is what helps us to grow in life, to see life as suffering, and then to convert this suffering to a means of growth, to self-development, to something to help you propel yourself forward towards your dreams, your goals, building a better family, being a better person to your society, to your loved ones, to your family, in your environment, to your friends, whatever, in your business. This suffering helps you to become a better version of you. So most times when you go through hard times, it's not always, in fact, to me, it's never about witches or wizards. There are witches and there are wizards. But according to a proverb, an African proverb that says, if there is no enemy within, the enemy without can do us no harm. So let's remove the fact that there are witches and wizards. Yes, there are witches and wizards, which can only affect you if you give them a space to come into your life. So life is suffering, enjoy the suffering. You have to endure suffering for your family. A man will travel, and go for years, not seeing his wife, not seeing his kid, just to take care of home. And sometimes some women want the pleasure of him being around. How do you take care of your family if you are always around? It's not possible. Pain has to be felt on both parts. It's not convenient for the man to sleep in an uncomfortable place away from his family. Yes, there are times when this man might be with another woman. We can't neglect those facts. It happens in life. But yet, we can't ignore the fact that he has to go through some pain to take care of his family. Now, the wife has to go through some pain. The kids have to go through some pain of not seeing their dad, the wife of not seeing her husband, and she has to endure till he comes. Not enduring, cheating or taking advantage of the freedom is what brings problem and pain eventually. So you need to endure pain, whatever. A man who doesn't want to endure the pain of going to work will end up in poverty, which will also give him pain. Taking pleasure in sleep will give you the pain of poverty. Taking pleasure in fun, going to club, partying, drinking, living large and all that. If you take pleasure in that, you end up the pain of loss, the pain of regret, the pain of not achieving your desires. So pain is pleasurable and pleasure is pain. There's no removing it out. It's like what Chinese call yin yang. In the light we see the darkness, in the darkness we see the light. You can't have white without black, you can't have black without white. They all come together. Embrace the pain of life, then you will see the gain. Embrace the suffering of life, then you will see the pleasure. Discipline, very necessary. Diligence, very necessary. Hard work, very necessary. Unconditional love is necessary. But then all these things must be used wisely to propel ourselves towards our goals and our dreams, towards building a better business, becoming a better person, taking care of our family, and doing what's best for ourselves. Embrace the pain.